How's Subject A038 doing lately?
It has yet to assume a concrete form or exhibit vocalization behavior. However, we noticed some behavioral discrepancies from our initial expectations.
It's merely a replica after all. It's far from the true form of those gods. By the way, things have been mysteriously
You noticed it too. Thought I was imagining things. I suspect it is something to do with Subject A038. Lately, its frequencies have always displayed signs of hunger, but it's been under strict surveillance. That couldn't possibly be 8038, right?
I'll go check the security cameras. Let's increase its rations. We can't afford to let it go hungry. After all, it's our last hope now.
Of the past. Every game.
Report it in! Cloudy Soar, no— What? Go!
That Fraxidus Overseer has been really generous with his sponsorship. It would have taken us much, though he loves to meddle with our experiments a bit too much. This lab's location is a bit too remote for me, but I'm okay with—
Yeah. Where else could us maniacs possibly go?
The committee kicked us out like trash. As Professor Hysen stated, we are embarking on a monumental endeavor. This time, we will make the divine miracle we saw happen again for all of humanity. The experiments have been going smoothly, but we still can't get the desired— The artificial retroactive rain project has advanced to its second phase. We have various evidence that this ancient civilization was the Whining Aches' Maya at some point. We believed we could recreate that divine miracle with the We have no time left. The artificial controllable tacit field should be complete by now. We'll have to rely on our backup plan.
crystal potion, glass barometer, instant new. Oh, wow! A game card that went out of. Hey, Rover! How's it going on your? It didn't take us long to solve that puzzle mechanic. Thanks to your help. Oh? Do you have? I'm really looking forward to making. Now, this is the last room.
Alto! Over! Encore spotted something!
It's getting closer. These will be my final words. If only I had more. I thought my enemies were misconceptions, waning passion, and my own ignorance. Only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth, eventually derailing our research. It was too late when I finally came back to my senses. We had already walked into that false gate. Now, I'm leaving my last realization behind. They are our past, but they are also our future. Had I realized it sooner, there might have been a chance to get things back on track. The future being hailing from our past. Please save us once again. Please keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
Wow! She's so pretty!
Rover, about this person. Knew it. Great! Now that power's been restored, the elevator should... The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Damn! Those savants never run out of new surprises for us. The The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our resonance beacon? Looks like peace is in motion. Guys, brace yourself.
Alto, we doing it like we usually...
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Let me figure out its weakness. I see. It's cobbled together from these metal parts. We should target its joints. Use the fallen parts to counter its attacks and destroy its unstable structure.
Got your back. Attack is the best defense. Steady there. I will protect. Counting on you.
One with the sound. The end has come. I sense your weakness.
Phew! Job done.
Encore is strong. Told ya. But why did they keep that big guy here?
According to our findings earlier, researchers who worked here were probably only a small faction of the Corte Savante Committee. They were likely studying an ancient civilization they deemed to be divine beings. Somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited the mire. And when they failed to recreate the retroact rain, they resorted to to get their desired results faster. They started feeding this replica various frequencies, data sets, and mechanical constructs. And we've seen what that ended up with. It turned into a monster. It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance. And I suspect the Fraxidus Overseer meant those researchers. They were too obsessed with validating the divine miracle they experienced. The monster devoured them, but not with its teeth. So, Rover, what do you want to know about the As you already know, we monitor and research the Lament, and we've got resonance beacons. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tacitite ore, which powers our various energy-intensive operations. This Blake bloom is a product of that overflowing energy on the island. Our island is located in the perfect spot to accurately monitor the Lament, ensuring precise predictions. That being said, the Lament's behavior is constantly changing, and we are still studying to understand its true nature. All we could do for now is observe the Lament, study its patterns, and provide early warnings to country. What do you want to know about? All right, no more beating around the bush. We just wanted to make sure you're a dependable ally. The Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the Lament crisis. We've got talents from all walks of life. We like your skills and methods. So what do you say? Ready? What do you want to know about the Black Shores? Camellia? Of course we do! Yeah, she can be kinda unhinged, but she's just so you know. She only took up this mission because of you. Quite the charmer, aren't you? So you've met her already? What do you want to know about the... We just received a warning from our Lament detection system. Another Threnodian is about to revive near Jinzhou City. So, we came here to inform Jinzhou's magistrate about it. Yes, entire countries have been destroyed. What do you want to know about the Black... I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shores, so I don't know that much about all its hidden secrets. But I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share with you, this is not the first time you've been reawakened. Last time, you woke up at the Black Shores. Rover, we're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians and prevent the...
Yep! Encore can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad guy. And Encore and Alto are the
I understand. Trust isn't something you could remember the Blake bloom I gave you? It's more than just a symbol. It also holds the key to our headquarters. Phew! Anyway, mission accomplished! We've got the resonance beacon secured, plus a sweet bonus of Cortus Savante's big. Glad I got you on board, Rover. Loops? Almost forgot. Wait. No! It can't be!
Hey, Alto! Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Encore should bring an umbrella. Oh, no. Alto said when it rains like this.
No. This is... It's the real Retroact rain.
Rover, Jinzhou. Jinzhou is under attack. It's a TD outbreak.
This rain, it's finally happening.
General.
Yes, how's it going?
We have 500 remaining soldiers prepared and medically cleared for combat. After receiving the antidote for Retroact rain, they have reported minimal hallucinations. However, a few veterans still reported sporadic sightings of phantoms in the rain.
I see. Stay alert. We will continue as planned. Report any signs of potential TD out. We march on to the Northfall Barrens as soon as the rain...
Aye, sir.
Stronger emotional connection to the affected area leads to more intense hallucinations. That's what they said. I should go for another round of inspection. Make sure everything is going as planned.
General.
Greetings.
I feel much better, but the phantoms are still coming back from time. 3 years. It's been 3 years. I was on the Vanguard team during that. Memories of those teammates who lost their minds fighting those phantoms. Illusions of both soldiers and those monsters. They were not real, but somehow they could injure. We had to strike them down to survive. But then, our dead comrades were coming back to life, ready to stab us behind our backs. It was chaos.
The Retroact rain contains remnant energy that can recreate past events and project. Those phantoms can transform into familiar people or objects by resonating with living humans in the rain. During that battle, the rain's effect was further enhanced by the Threnodian's power. That was why the phantoms gained physical forms, and why the rain could recreate very recent events, like bringing back dead soldiers. Unaware of the mechanism behind it, we tried to eliminate all the phantoms. Now we know the phantoms are merely replicas of past. While not a perfect solution, the antidote for Retroact rain can lessen its effects and help us to keep your chin high.
Yes, sir. General, you were there during the battle beneath the Crescent too. Please be careful of the phantoms in our camp.
Can we really trust that medic?
I do think we should be careful. Something's wrong with this rain.
Hey, you see? The raindrops.
That day, as the rain fell, we watched in uncertainty. The retroact rain should have been a harmless... However, the Threnodians' influence enhanced its effect. Our city could not endure another tragedy like that.
Let's join the Riverside Games after we beat that monster.
The Riverside Game?
You won first place in the last armed race, remember? And don't back out now. I already counted you in.
We haven't held the Riverside Games in years. This should be another illusion from the past. If everything goes well, perhaps we can hold it again.
General, we're all clear in...
Good. Have you...
No sign of those retroact rain phantoms they warned us about, but I just heard some weird noises.
Stay here and hold your post.
Understood.
This guy packs a serious punch. It's already so powerful in my hands. When I'm just an ordinary person. Now, if I was a resonator...
Careful. Tacitite weapons are not so safe to operate.
Rest assured, I'll take out those monsters before it blows up in my...
The Ministry of Development once designed a weapon for non-resonator units, as non-resonators lack the necessary forte to control the weapon, and prolonged exposure to tacitite energy posed health risks. That's why the weapons couldn't operate. After taking over as general, I revamped the Midnight Rangers' recruitment tactics. I still remember the admirable courage in those ordinary people's eyes as they volunteered to join the military.
The plan is simple. We will use the cliffs as a boundary to divide the battlefield into two. Our ranged units will secure the high ground, while our ground forces charge through the... Meanwhile, we will deploy resonators to the suspended ruins, where most of the tacit discords are located. Squads 2 and 3 will flank, while General Geshu leads Squad 1 to break their front line. Our goal is to shift from defense to offense, and disrupt their strategies. In a word, it's victory or death.
Our strategic plan was crafted 3 years ago, taking into account the terrain in Northfall Barrens. Its value remains crucial, but now, our enemies are even... There could be unknown risk factors. We must devise a new plan for... Why am I seeing this here? Is it another illusion?
General, we've got all equipment repaired, tactite weapons adjusted and given to the resonators. Non-resonators are also equipped and prepared for action. But the rain's getting heavier. Should we take shelter for the time being? One of our combat medics claims it's no ordinary downpour, and he strongly advises holding off any moves until it clears. Though young, his sharp intuition has been proven in previous battles. However, I do agree this will be our last chance at organizing another attack. Sir, his name is... Gian. General, help. Please, help me.
What do you make of this, Gian? Maybe you are right. The rain just happened out of nowhere. It's indeed unusual, but this is our only chance. The enemy we've been yearning to destroy is finally, and now you're asking me to sit back and silence. Is this your response? Or is it fear holding your tongue? No, I see. You're no different. We fear, we bleed, we suffer, and in the end, we'll all die on the battlefield. But what about your brethren, friends, and comrades? As you witness them viciously slain before your eyes, will you still remain silent when their souls demand an answer? There is no other choice. We must trample the pile of corpses at our feet and push on. Keep barking orders. Keep fighting until every last one of those monsters is gone. The retroact rain merely creates illusions of past events. My soldiers will not succumb to those hallucinations. I will not allow it. We'll crush anything in our path. No questions asked. And I will pave the way for us all with my forte. If tens, hundreds, thousands more of my men will die, so be it. John, I have a question for you. What would you have done on that day if you were in my position? Whatever you say, I'll never answer those brave souls with such silence and cowardice. Prove yourself to me, Gian. Caught you off guard, didn't they? Just like what happened on that rainy night. Yes, go on. Keep fighting.
7.
Until the last of them is wiped out.
General Gershulin. We fight to protect what we cherish. And we cherish our comrades not out of cowardice or fear, but out of trust. The trust in their lives' worth. I cannot assure you I am always making the right choice, General. But we should never build our victory on top of endless sacrifices.
As I see it, you're cut from the same cloth, you and I.
Perhaps we are indeed, General. I share at least one thing with you. I too will draw my blade to fight for what I believe in. And I'll stop at nothing to see it through.
General! General, you look pale.
I'm fine. Please go on.
We just detected an intense frequency reaction from that tacit field ahead. That moon, it's gradually turning full now, as you predicted. The sky, it looks